civilization's technological level. This method, now known as the Kardashev scale, isn't based on culture or philosophy, but on something far more fundamental: energy consumption. The scale categorizes civilizations into three main types, each representing a monumental leap in power and capability. It offers a breathtaking glimpse into what our own future, or the future of any intelligent species, might hold. A Type 1 civilization is what Kardashev called a planetary civilization. This is a species that has learned to harness all the energy available on its own planet. Think of it this way: a Type 1 civilization can control everything that happens on their world. They can manipulate the weather, prevent earthquakes, and draw power from the planet's core itself. They would have mastered sustainable energy on a global scale, utilizing every joule that their planet receives from each star, as well as all geothermal and kinetic energy generated by the planet's systems. For us, this level of development is still a distant, though perhaps achievable, goal. But what happens when a civilization outgrows its planet? What is the next step on this cosmic ladder of progress? This is where we encounter the Type 2 civilization, a stellar civilization. A species at this level has graduated from planetary energy and can now harness the entire energy output of its parent star. The most famous theoretical concept for achieving this is the Dyson sphere. This isn't a solid shell, but likely a massive swarm of orbiting power collectors, completely enveloping the star and capturing every single one of its energy. With the power of an entire star at its command, a Type 2 civilization would be immune to any natural catastrophe on its home world. An impending ice age or a killer asteroid would be trivial problems to solve with such immense energy. They could power unimaginable feats of engineering, perhaps even moving entire planets within their solar system to more habitable orbits. They would be the undisputed masters of their stellar neighborhood. But even the power of a single star has its limits. For a civilization with truly boundless ambition, the next step is almost beyond comprehension. This brings us to the final stage of Kardashev's original scale, the Type 3 civilization. This is a galactic civilization, a species so advanced that it can harness the energy of its entire galaxy. Let that sink in for a moment. A galaxy like our own Milky Way contains hundreds of billions of stars, each one a colossal furnace of power. A Type 3 civilization will command the energy output of all of them combined. The sheer scale of this power is difficult for our minds to grasp, bordering on what we might consider divine. How would such a civilization even begin to tap into this galactic power source? They would likely have spread across their galaxy over millions of years, establishing a presence in countless star systems. Perhaps they would construct Dyson spheres around every suitable star, creating a galaxy-spanning network of energy collectors. Or maybe they would have discovered a way to tap into the energy of the supermassive black hole at the galactic center. These supermassive black holes are the most powerful objects in the universe. Tapping into the energy of their accretion disks or rotational force could provide more power than billions of stars combined. A Type 3 civilization would be a true galactic empire, not of conquest, but of energy and information. Their knowledge would span millions of light years, and their projects would unfold over geological timescales. What kind of powers would a Type 3 civilization possess? They would be, for all practical purposes, immortal as a species. No single event could threaten their existence. A supernova, a collision of galaxies, or the death of their original home star would be insignificant events in the scale of their power. They could manipulate the very structure of the galaxy itself. They might be able to ignite new stars, move existing star clusters, or even alter the orbits of stars around the galactic core. Their understanding of physics would be so complete that they might be able to manipulate space-time. This could allow for instantaneous travel across their galactic domain, effectively making the vast distances of space meaningless. They could create new forms of matter and engineer entire ecosystems on a planetary, or even stellar, scale. The construction of artificial worlds, or even artificial stars, would be well within their capabilities. To us, a Type 3 civilization would appear as gods. Their actions would be indistinguishable from the fundamental forces of nature, shaping the cosmos on a scale we can barely imagine. If such a civilization exists in our own galaxy, why haven't we seen them? This is a part of the Fermi paradox, the perplexing silence in a universe that should be teeming with life. One possibility is that they are simply too advanced for us to notice. Their communications and energy-gathering methods might operate on principles of physics we have yet to discover, making them invisible to our current technology. Imagine an ant colony on the side of a massive highway. The ants are busy with their own world, Kardashev scale is more than just a theoretical exercise, it's a profound source of humility and inspiration. It shows us the incredible potential that lies dormant within intelligence and technology. It challenges us to look beyond our immediate concerns and consider the long-term future of our own species. Will we one day take our place among the stars, or will we falter on the long road to becoming a planetary civilization? The journey from Type 0, where we are now, to Type 1 is perhaps the most perilous. It requires a species to overcome its own self-destructive tendencies and learn to cooperate on a global scale. Reaching Type 1 is the first great test, proving that a species has the wisdom and maturity to manage an entire planet. From there, the path to Type 2 and 3 becomes a matter of time and engineering. The concept of a Type 3 civilization forces us to expand